Like I mentioned in a video of mine yesterday, uh, I watched the film Wonder Woman in the cinemas yesterday, and I found that it is an absolutely amazing movie with uh, with a message that absolutely touched me on another level. And yeah, because of course I like philosophy, and every statement I watch out of the philosophical standpoint. And in that sense, I just want to in this video here address how being in to a certain extent like Wonder Woman will make the world a better place, obviously. So uh, I'm not going to go into superpowers or anything of that, but so I'm just gonna talk about a few things here that I like so much about the character. Alright, so the first one is that she is she may be young and has no experience, but what I really like about her is that when she comes to London, she comes to the normal world of us humans, and she looks at everything with a total freshness, aliveness. She's unconditioned, and she's basically free. She says whatever she wants, and she doesn't get the rules because they are absolutely pathetic. And I also love the moment where she bought ice cream, and she was so friendly. She just saw exactly in the ice cream what the ice cream is. She didn't create any inner projection of or inner picture of what the ice cream is. She didn't judge the ice cream by thoughts. She just saw the fact, like Krishnamurti would say. She just absolutely saw the fact with a freshness in mind. And if we could go around like that in our world today, and not only apply to things but also to people, well, that would absolutely change a lot of things, because the reason why we judge other people all the time is because there is a, a fragmentation between you and me, between the human people, between the human family, between the nationalities, like in the film Wonder Woman, but also between all the religions, philosophies, and political dogmas and whatever. But she looks at a human, when she looks at a human, she sees hope, and she sees hope in the individual. She sees hope in the collective, because she always looks for love. She carries love in her, and her message is love. You can only win in this world with absolute unconditional love. And yeah, I also absolutely love the statement that there was kind of in the end of the movie, that as humans we are good, we are love, but we let the shadows of hate, of hatred, and all the negative things like fear and uh, or rather fear in the sense that it produces a negative outcome. Um, Fear, hate, jealousy, all this kind of stuff get produced by the because of the exact reason that we don't look at the person, we don't look at the thing, We look at the picture that we create about the person ourselves. We look about the picture that we create about a fact. A fact like this lamp. That is actually the art of the freshness, aliveness, and yeah, that is absolutely what I love about this film. The message is so good, and also I like that she balances yin and yang. She understands that there are two forces in this world. She balances the two forces very well. Like, yeah. Um, yeah. Thanks for watching. That was basically it. And yeah. So to summarize, I would say the most important thing that I love about this film is that she can see people like they are, and she sees hope in people. When she looks at them, she sees hope. Also, she's empathetic. She empathetically approaches every person, and she feels with the other person. What if we could just do this with every person? She 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 sees how other people are having all these negative experiences, and she feels with them. She comes out of a place of love. She doesn't understand why in the world would we do this, would we do that, and yeah, there must be a certain reason, and that is because we're so unable and unfree in our minds to look at ourselves, to observe ourselves, so that there's no observer and no observed, but only pure observation. And yeah, go out into the world and go out with a freshness and aliveness. See everything. See the architecture of the city. See what we have built. Smell the air. Feel the sun. Drink tea. Experience the world in a fresh way. And also always be loving, most loving to other people. Don't have fear of confrontation. She doesn't have that also. She balances confrontation. She always balances. That's a good thing. She doesn't go to any extremes. But yeah, she has no fear of confrontation. Do not have that. But carry the most empathetic and loving communication possible in your situation, and do not go to any extremes. And communicate with your heart. If you just can communicate with your head out of fear, you're missing the point, because your organ for communication is actually your heart. And yeah, I think that a lot of women actually understand that the heart is for communication, but a lot of men first have to learn this. They have to learn that if you're just up in your head, you do not understand that your heart is just as intelligent of a brain, just as intelligent of an energy force as your head brain. And yeah, she's unconditioned, she's fresh, she's alive, and she doesn't give up. She always has hope, and she wants love to win.